rivers of waters of life, abundant life. Jabes asked to expand my territory. Aterritory. Extension of land or influence that belongs to a person, with limits and borders. Ask God to expand your life so that you can be of greater impact for God. In Jabez's request it was more than an area of land. He asked for more influence, responsibility and opportunity to distinguish himself in service for God. In the time of Jabez, Joshua was distributing the promised land and gave each tribe the land that God ordered. Jabez visited his borders and said, God, I was born for more than this that you gave me. Widen me, take everything you have, put under my city and expand it. If he had worked in a bank, he would have said, God give me more clients, increase my business, increase my portfolio. Asking God to increase you brings him joy because he wants to expand you for his glory. If Jabez had been a housewife with children, I would have prayed, Lord increase my descendants. He favors my family, multiply the influence that my family has. Pray, Lord I pray that you increase my opportunities so that I can touch more lives for you. Ask God to move the limits of your borders. Ask God to give you more blessings, more influence. Don't be a conformist. Most people settle and are afraid to grow. God's will is for you to grow and be of more influence in your community and family for God. God's will is that you follow 1 Thessalonians 3:12 and the Lord make you grow and abound in love for one another and for everyone, as we also do for you. When in faith you begin to ask for more territory, surprising things happen. God begins to expand your opportunities and along with that God increases your capacity and your resources in a supernatural way. God is happy to increase you and achieve great things through you. God will begin to bring key people who will ask you things that God has given you and will give you divine appointments with key people. A person began to pray for extension and God gave him the opportunity to meet someone in a restaurant. Just with one question the man opened his heart to him and told him that he was about to get divorced. The opportunity to positively affect the life of another with the help of God allowed him to speak to him. The man followed the advice and soon returned with the testimony that he had been reconciled and things were settled. God gave you a calling. God allowed you to have some talents, a profession, a vocation. Your primary calling is to fulfill the purpose that God has for the earth. When we ask what will be the territory that God has for me, the response in our heart is blocked when we see where we come from or the past we had, or the shortcomings or the sadness and shortages in which we were raised. We evaluate the family where we live, the country where we live, the situations that will happen to us. We apologize to life by thinking that God has something greater for us. Young people who achieved great things at a university. 399. Knows with your strength it is not with your power, it is not with your knowledge, it is with the Spirit.